Gentlemen, welcome back to the shop. Tonight we're working on the little lathe again. There should be a sequence of doing stuff, but I do not always have enough time to do the things that's next in the sequence. So we'll be jumping around a bit. Not a major thing. Last time we redid the little handle on the lathe, and what I noticed was that the cross slide isn't really tight. Now I don't know if you can see the movement there, as if it's picked up by the camera, but let's show you. I am going to place the mag base on the on the carriage, and then measure against the cross slide. Okay, gentlemen, so what I've done is I've put the mag base on the carriage, and we're measuring against the cross slide. So I've lined it up there. I don't know if I'm gonna. There we go. It's close enough to zero. I just want to show you what we're sitting here. So I'm just going to grab it with my hand. Notice the back end of the cross slide is sticking out about 3 inches from the carriage. So we've probably got as much engagement as we're going to get. So in total, we're basically sitting with just over 20 hundredths of a millimeter play in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to transfer this to the tool, and I'll show you what my problem is with that and what I foresee it will be the problem with that. Okay, so what I've done is I have transferred I've placed the mag base once again on the carriage. Got it running on the cross slide there. Well, actually on the front of the tool. So I'm just going to try and make a little bit of a shadow here so you guys can see. So that transfers to around about 1/10 of a millimeter. Now what will happen with that is, as you turning, this is going to bite into the material and not bite into the material, sort of thing. You're already sitting with a plain lead screw, which we'll measure still. Looks like that's about 14 hundredths of a millimeter, 0.14 millimeter. So you're already sitting with that. So the moment you induce that as well, you can just draw it into the tool, and we do not want that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tighten up the slide on this side. Let me get you in a different camera angle here. So there you can see you've got these 5 cap screws. Not cap screws, they are grub screws with a nut on it. So you've got a locking nut on the edge of the end of a grub screw, and then you've got this locking screw that you can use to sort of eliminate that play in the lead screw. But first of all, we want to get rid of the movement side to side. So I'm going to put you up top again, and we will start doing that. Now the weirdest thing about this little machine is it got standard thread, but everything on it is metric. I'm going to take the compound off, and no, I actually can't take the tool and the compound off, otherwise I can't measure. We'll just work around it. Here we go. Everything's metric on here. So as you can see, I just used the 13 millimeter wrench on the compound, which is what's that, 8 millimeter? Yeah, I think it's an 8 bolt. On the side I've got a 10 mil on the nut, size 10, yeah, 10 millimeter wrench on the nut, fits perfectly. I checked the SAE sizes and they don't fit at all. And then I've got a 3 millimeter Allen key. Once again, the SAE sizes do not fit. So I'm going to start here from one side and just start drawing them up and see what we can get out of this thing. So first of all, I'll put the wrench over, get the Allen key in there, try and keep the Allen key as close to okay as possible, and just sort of start off with 1/8 of a turn on each and see what the difference is, and just lock them up there. You don't have to be hard on it. This one I'll have to use the box end, or the open end. Is it open end, the box end? The clever guys let me know. Come on. Much better. Okay, so I can feel the cross slides lever is much tighter, which actually is very, very nice, because now I can actually get it to a measurable point. Okay, sorry about that. I just saw that I didn't include the little dial gauge. I've drawn up the compound as well as the cross slide, so I don't know if you can see the dial there. We are basically 1/100th plane there. I think that's well within the reach of this little machine. I won't be able to machine to that spec. I can't see it happening, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. So already a 20-fold. Okay, sorry about that. I just saw that I didn't include the little dial gauge. I've drawn up the compound as well as the cross slide, so I don't know if you can see the dial there. We are basically 1/100th plane there. I think that's well within the reach of this little machine. I won't be able to machine to that spec. I can't see it happening, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. So already a 20-fold increase in accuracy on this little machine just by doing a 5-minute job. So let's see how it goes. Okay, gentlemen, I'm going to call it at that. I am by no means a machinist. If you want to see machinists at work, consider going to guys like Cutting Edge Engineering Australia. Curtis is an absolute monster on a lathe. I just play around in my shop. There's probably better ways of doing this. There's probably a procedure of doing it. If you know the procedure, let me know in the little thing down below, and I'll be sure to check it out. With that, I'm going to say thank you very much, everyone, and stay safe.